Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I will be doing my Dollar Tree makeup declutter. We're going to start with this drawer right here. I'm going to pull the stuff out. We're going to go through it and see what I'm going to keep, see what I'm going to get rid of. Now, before I get into it, some of the stuff here I have decluttered before and then I kept it. What happened was when I went to move here to Florida from Philadelphia, I decluttered a lot of things because I didn't think I could bring them with me. But then I was able to bring everything. So I want to go through it again and see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. So let's just get right into it. First, I'm going to start by pulling everything out. So let's slide this to the side. We're going to pull out. We're going to start with blush, actually. So we're going to start with some blush because that is what I have the most of. Is blush. So we're gonna start with liquid blush. Okay, this doesn't belong in here. This is a highlighter. All right, so we're gonna start with liquid blush. So what I'm gonna do is just pull everything out. Let me move this out the way. So here's liquid blush and all this is liquid blush. And this is my little cat Gray. Well, he's not little, he's very big. My baby. All right, so let's start. I'm gonna grab these two now. These are for Marie Claire, and I have the shade Soft Pink and the shade Dusty Pink. I haven't used these yet, so I'm definitely keeping these. These I really don't use anymore at all. So I'm thinking of keeping this color though, because this is pretty and it's different. So I'm going to keep this one and I'm going to declutter these two. These are by Be Pure. These are their Glow Up Blush. I have two different shades. They're not on the packaging, but I'm going to keep both of them. I haven't tried this one yet. I have tried this one. This one's beautiful, so I'm going to keep both of them. Now, these blushes are pretty old. They're still good. They still work. But this one I'm going to declutter. Let's see about these other colors. This one looks really pretty. I don't want to keep all of them because I really have too much and I really do not use them. So I'd rather give them to someone that will. So I'm going to keep this color right here. It's beautiful. And I'm going to declutter these three. Oh, by the way, these are by LA Colors. They're the Cream Gel Blush. Then I have these two by Ione. I have yet to... I think I might have used one. Let me see. Yeah, I've used this one. And, oh no, I've used this one. So I'm going to keep both of them though. They're really beautiful. And as far as these Ione blushes here, I'm thinking these are the jelly ones. So they're the jelly lip and cheek stains. So I'm going to keep all of these. Then we have these. These two are the same color. I didn't realize I still had this one. So I'm going to keep these two and declutter this and give it to someone who can use it. Then we have these four. I noticed I have some doubles in here, like these two and these two. They look the same to me. Let me see. This is Warm Rose. This one is, yeah, they're both Warm Rose. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Keep this one. Then we have these two, which I love. So I'm definitely keeping these. I love this formula. And then we have these two, which are the same color, I believe, Rosette and Rosette. So I'm going to keep this one and I'm going to declutter this one. All right. Before we put any blushes away, we're going to go through the powder blushes first, and then we'll see about putting some away. All right. Now, this I just picked up, but I already have this shade, which I believe is right here, and I didn't realize it. Peony Perfect. So I'm going to keep... I haven't used either one yet, so I'm just going to keep one and declutter the other one, give it to someone else that can use it. Then we have these essentially ageless blushes by Be Pure. These are really pretty. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to keep the pink one for sure. And I really do like this peachy one as well. So I'm going to hold on to that. I love my LA Color blushes, so I'm not getting rid of... Are these the same? Berry Plum. No, Very Pretty. Okay, so I'm going to keep all of my LA Color blushes. I love them. Then we have these two by Ioni. Very pretty. This is a shimmery blush, Deep Coral. And then we have this blush by Ioni in Poppy Pink. So pretty, both of them. Love the formula. Keeping. Now these two. I don't know. Let me check the shades of these first. That's pretty. I don't know about that. I like this one a lot. It's really pretty, a little different. This one's more your typical pink shade, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'm going to keep this. And this one also is in the shade Glam Peach. Then we have these two blushes, which I have yet to use. So I'm keeping both of them. I have Pink Coral and Dusty Rose. I have these two LA Color blushes. And this one's in the shade XOXO, and this one's in the shade Text Me. I'm going to keep Text Me, and I'm going to declutter. No, actually, I'm going to keep both of these. They're really pretty. I love how natural this blush looks. I'm going to keep both of them. And then these two by LA Colors, I believe have a sheen to them. Are they matte? Let me see. Yeah, this one's matte. And... this one's matte. They look very... oh, this one's Gazing and this one's Sun Up. They look so close. I'm going to swatch them and see which one I want to keep. So we have this one. And then we have... they look this... I'm going to keep the shade Gazing. And Declutter Sun Up. All right, so let's see how much space we saved, and then we'll total up how much we decluttered from the blush, and let's put everything away. So I decluttered a total of 13 blushes. I think that's perfect. Next, we're going to jump into some bronzer, which we have right here. This is my Dollar Tree bronzer collection. So let's see what we're going to keep and what we're going to get rid of. So we have this LA Colors Nude Glam Bronzer. This one is in the shade Siren. This one's in the shade Let's Go. I do use both of these. Let me swatch them. They look very similar. I'm almost hitting pan on this one. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm going to keep the more pigmented. They're actually both very pigmented. I do like these a lot. I'm going to keep both of them. I do like the formula. These are the LA Colors New Glow bronzers. Then we have the LA Colors Shimmer Bronzer and the matte. I want to keep both of these. And then by La Mercier, the Sunlight Bronzers. I'm not sure how I feel about these. This one is, there's no shade on here. Let me open it up. Let's open it up and swatch. Let's see. Okay. It's not too much of a bad shade. Let's try this one. Okay. This one is too deep. So this one's getting decluttered. This one I'll keep. All right. Now we're going to go into the liquid bronzers. Those are all the powder bronzers I have. So let's start with this Marie Claire contour stick. I have yet to use this. It doesn't have a shade name on it. It looks like this. And this is the shade. The shade is really orangey. I might use this as a blush instead of a bronzer, but this is what it's looking like. But I have yet to test it, so I do want to test it, so I am going to keep this. This LA Colors Too Cheeky Matte Bronzer is actually pretty good formula, so I'm going to keep it. Then this is the Be Pure Glow Up Contour. I have two of these. I have, where are the shades at? I believe one is in light medium and one is in medium deep. So I'm keeping both of these. Well, I haven't tried this one. Let me swatch this one and just see how the color looks on me. See, this shade is a little light, but it's pretty. I'm going to keep this one too. I'm going to try it out and see. Then we have these clarifying blend. Oh, this is a concealer. This doesn't belong in here. I'm sorry. Let me remove that. Okay, so now we have these two Candy Moyo multi-usage contour concealer. I do like these, especially for the nose. So I'm going to keep both of them. Then I have these bronzer drops by Be Pure. Keeping this contour stick is good for the nose by LA Colors. This one's in the shade medium. Keeping this. And then we have, this is a concealer by Le Mercier, and I've been wanting to use it as a bronzer, but I have yet to try it. Let's see what the shade looks like. Oh, that's really deep. Maybe I can use it in the summer, so I'm going to hold on to it. Then we have this cream gel bronzer, which is pretty good. It's not too bad, so I'm going to hold on to it. It's in the shade Sunflower. And that was it for all my bronzers, so let's just put these back in. Okay, so that's it for bronzer. I decluttered a total of one bronzer, which is okay. My bronzer collection is not the biggest, so it's not a big deal that I only decluttered one. This is another collection that's not very big. This is my highlighter collection. I might not get rid of anything here, but let me see. Like this Beauty Intuition highlighter, I really don't know how I feel about it. It's iridescent. I used it. I don't think I like it too much, and it's real crumbly. See, and it's patchy, and I'm gonna declutter this. Then we have the Master Strobing Liquid in Deep by Maybelline. I'm definitely keeping this. I love that. And then we have these two highlighters by LA Colors, two cheeky highlighters. I'm keeping both. I don't have a huge collection here, so now this I have doubles of. I believe they're the same shade. Yeah, they are. So I'm gonna keep one, the one I used, and declutter the other. And then we have these two by Ioni. I had these rubber bands on here because they wouldn't stay shut, but now they are. So this is the Eternal Youth Golden Glow highlighter, which looks like that. And this is the Ioni highlight in Golden Glow again, and it looks like this. Do they look identical? Because sometimes they will put the same names on there, but then they won't look the same. Let's see. So that's one. That's two. As you can, oh, look at this one. So this one's more pigmented. Let me see. Yeah, this one's definitely more pigmented. I'm going to hold on to this one. And I'm going to declutter this one. I like a beaming highlight, which leads me to my next highlighter, which is Shine Bright. I believe these are all Shine Bright. I don't see them anymore, so I'm going to keep all three. This is my favorite Dollar Tree highlighter, so keeping all of them. So the total of highlighters I decluttered is one liquid and one powder, which is okay because it's a small collection. I'm going to bring the drawer over here and we're going to get into the stuff right here. So first we're going to start with these Prolux foundations. They're matte foundations and I have them in the shade Buff and Bisque. This one's Bisque, which is way too light for me. It looked like it would match, but no, it doesn't. It is too light for me. So I'm going to declutter this one and hold on to that one. Then we have the Prolux powders, which I have one in Bisque and one in Buff. I'm going to keep both of these. Then we have the Le Mercier pressed finishing powder. I do like this a lot, so I'm going to hold on to this. I'm not sure if it left a white cast last time, but I do like it. So I'll have to try it again. This essentially ageless powder does leave a white cast on my face. For on the other hand, this one's by Be Pure, but I did keep it because it's a good highlight for my nose, inner corners, anything like that I want to highlight on the face. I can use this powder. Then we have two the Ione Translucent Mattifying Powders. I do love this, especially to carry with me, so I'm keeping both of them. I want the other one to back up. Then I have these Clarifying Pressed Powders by Be Pure. I have yet to try and review these, so I'm keeping both. All right, then we have the Marie Claire Setting Powder. And it's just a white powder. I have yet to try this one, so I'm holding on to that. This is a Finishing Glow Spray by Ione. I like to use this for the body, so I'm keeping this. Also, I have a freckle pen in dark brown, keeping. This is the Be Pure Primer. Essentially Ageless Blur Primer. I love this primer, so I'm keeping that. I thought I had a backup, but that might be my backup. I have yet to try this. This is a Clean Color Matte Blur Stick. I'm going to hold on to this. Then I have the Candy Moyo Moisturizing Foundation. I can't remember if I used this yet. I feel like I may have. I don't know how I feel about it, so I'm just going to hold on to it for now. Then I have the Essentially Ageless Blurring Pressed Powder. I do like this. Holding on to that. Here is the Giove Finishing Powder Foundation. I haven't used this yet, so I'm going to hold on to it. This one's in the shade Beige. I hope it matches. It looks like it does, so we will see. Then these are the Be Pure Clarifying Blemish Concealers. I do like these. I'm going to hold on to both of them. Then we have the Essentially Ageless Foundation by Be Pure. These are really good. I bought two to mix the shades because this one's too light, but this one's perfect for the summer. So in the winter, I mixed them, and in the summer, I just used the darker shade. I know I purchased this before, but I couldn't remember how I felt about it, so I repurchased it. This is the Be Pure Hydrating Under Eye Concealer. Holding on to that. I didn't get rid of much at all in this section. At all. Like one thing. And then we have the Clean Beauty Glow Foundation. I have yet to try this, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then the Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer by Be Pure. All right. So now I'm just going to gather everything back in the drawer. Okay, so that's it for today's declutter. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.